Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making.
Alright y'all, hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have some delicious seafood here right along with some spicy noodles. Matter of fact, I drizzled spicy 2-time sauce on all of it. So you might hear me like complaining, or matter of fact, you ain't gonna hear me complaining. You're gonna see me like sniffing and doing all kind of crazy stuff. But I'm gonna eat it because that's what I want tonight. Yep. So I'm gonna tell you what I have. I have some little neck clams. I have crawfish. I never even used to eat crawfish. It's really new to me. And I have dungenesscrabs. It's all smothered under here. I want to get up for you guys. I got it right there. I got it. I don't know if I want to do that as a thumbnail or what. Like, maybe my whole plate. Hold on. This plate is heavy, y'all, so I can't. Alright. Got it. It's right there. That's good. Alright. I figure when I'm out. Anywho. I also have a kiwi strawberry propel beverage. But first and foremost, we need to do a prayer before we start anything. Amen. And amen again. All right. Hey y'all. I've been chilling for a couple days. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all like I should have been having. There should be several videos out, but I've been chilling. But guess what? I got y'all then. I got y'all now. Over here. Let me see it. Hold up. My car alarm going off. In mid-video, my freaking car alarm goes off. I had to go out there and check it. There was nobody out there right now, but you never know. But trust me, I'm ready. Locked and loaded, so it don't matter. Anywho, I already said my prayer. And it's good. Nobody better not be messing with my car. And I live in the country, so nobody better not be messing with my car. Because if they are, they better be saying a prayer. You feel me? Like, seriously. Same thing happened yesterday. The alarm went off. Like, what is going on? I don't know if it's because the winds and stuff is blowing so hard and it's like the weather changing, but hopefully it's just that. And if it was mine, they better pick another house. They better pick another one or they won't make it to the next one. And I promise you that. Today, y'all, I watched this movie. Oh my God, it had me crying the whole day. Like, you still see swelling my eyes. It was called Turn of the Cheek on Amazon. Y'all gotta watch that. It was about this father who's Hispanic. He's raising his son by himself, and he had a girlfriend. The little boy mom passed away when he, when he was 4. So he never really had a mother figure. His father was doing whatever, stealing to take care of him. You know, robbing people. It was definitely spicy. But anywho, his mom died when he was 4. His dad was robbing people. One day, his dad went into a convenience store. And he was walking around the store because he had a girlfriend who lived there with him, which was like, you know, my noodles a little dry out, but they're still good. So they were sitting waiting. But he had a girlfriend. And she was hollering at him all the time, telling him they need money and she was worried about the money. So one day, he left his son home with her. He went to a convenience store looking for somebody to rob. It's definitely hot, y'all. Should have grabbed me some cucumbers. Looking for somebody to rob. So there was a young guy in there. Young African American guy. He was about to be a lawyer. Or he was doing good with his life. Wasn't in no drama, none of that stuff. So he was cute too. Just to let y'all know. Y'all gotta watch the movie. But he was going to the store for his mom to get some ice because they was having some kind of party at the house. He was about to graduate and go to law school. So his parents was proud of him. Only kid. So the mom was all stressed out because she forgot about the ice. I was like, oh my God, I go to the store. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Arguing with her sister. Everything about everything being perfect. And how she helped her make sure everything was perfect for her kids. And so the son ended up walking in. She still was going off. So he told her, Mom, I will get the ice. I'll get the ice from the store. he went and got the ice, and that was the last time she saw him. Because there was a lady in the store. That knew her son and was talking to her. Oh, it's hot, y'all. I was talking to him. So, once they get on talking, it was an older church lady because they was in the church heavy. So once the lady left, once he left, because the lady ended up coming out after him, was really after him. And then for some reason, he forgot something. He go back in the store. And then the lady walks out when he's coming in. And then the dude that was in there waiting, looking for somebody to arrive, went walking out behind her. And he noticed it. Ooh, hot. So he ran out there really quickly to help the lady. Not knowing it was going to be over for him. And the guy had a gun. He was trying to steal her car and her pocketbook because he needed money. But she was fighting him off and didn't want to, but when he came to help her out, she stood there and she was just so scared. The store guy, he was like really, 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 really cool with him. His name was Dwayne. Let's say Dwayne. The store guy was really cool with Dwayne. So once the store guy told him, "No, don't get involved in that," he ran out the store anyway. And the store guy came outside because he was so proud of him. I knew he was going to law school. They just was kicking it up. Like, he let him get stuff for free. And he told him, "I got you once I get out of law school. When I'm done law school, I got you if you need a favor." So, "Oh my gosh, the first service is free on me." But when he went out there to try to go, see what's going on saving, the lady was like basically shocked. She was like frozen. And the guy from the store, I want to say his name, Habib. Habib was like, "Call an ambulance. Get help. Go in my store and make a phone call." Finally did it. So when I made a phone call, detectives ended up showing up at the Wayne's parents' house because they was having a party. And asked, can they speak to them in the house in private? Mind you, the Wayne parents don't get in trouble. They was really heavy hitting to church. Like really, really heavy church folks. Like not the ones that playing, But they was into it, like really heavy. So they shocked, like, what do he want with us? What could he possibly want? That's what the mom was saying. Mom, real pretty. She was saying that. So once the cops took him in the house and told him what was going on, the mom just lost it. and start screaming so bad. And I just start crying, like, because I was crying since he got killed at the store. Like, cause you know they show that part. I'm crying like a baby. So once they tell him she's going off. Now the dude who did this, the Hispanic guy, he had no money, you know that. So the judge was so mad at him. It was a Caucasian judge. He just like once he went to trial, like it was a quick trial. Guilty of second-degree murder and another 10 years for the weapon offense, which is going 15 years, which is going to run consecutive. $40 years for that's the worst. 40 years for the murder, and then another 15 consecutive. Which once he get done at 40, he starts that, you know, that 15. So he was like, his life is gone, and he had nerve to ask the judge, what you gonna do with my son? Because he was the provider, and you know he took care of his son. The judge told him, how dare you ask about your son? You just took somebody's son from them and didn't care. Then a little boy just run up in the courtroom and hug his daddy. Yeah, man, I love you, daddy. Please don't leave me. You know, crying. Doing what kids do. And once the mom saw that, the Wayne's mom, her heart was broken. Because the judge told him, you should have thought about that when you committed the crime. Now your son is going to the state. They'll take care of your son. And that's been on the mom's mind ever since then. She was trying to get the husband to agree with her. You know, go see the kid. The little boy name was Jacob. Get her, well, that might not be a bad idea. My meat went there. So, he was trying to get her to go in there. She was trying to get him, the husband, to go in there. He was like, nah, he took my son away, and then you want to go see his son? I can never forgive him. I don't want to see his son. Like, he was like, and really, like, they was like really close and never any arguments, but this was starting a big argument. So in her heart, something was telling her that she needed to stay in this little boy's life. She didn't care. She was sneaking up there and had visits after that without her husband. Because she knew that little boy, none of the other kids that was in the home would play with the kid. He was pretty standoffish anyway, but he was by himself. He always played by himself. So, he was used to it. So, he didn't care if the other kids didn't play with him. He just watched them. So, she was wondering, like, why they not playing with him? You know, she was feeling sad. She went there and started having visits with him. They approved her. Dykes approved her to have visits with him. Which You know, some diapers people would like, she might be trying to kill, you know what I'm saying, his son because he done killed her son. Now, this lady was cool. And she knew it was genuine. She knew that the lady really cared about the little boy. So, she started going to visiting every week. And her husband finally started to come around. Because he was like, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, in the beginning, she had hatred in her heart. She was hating that the guy who killed her son. Like, no. Her husband finally agreed with her once he met the little boy. He came up to the place and saw her there. And they both talked to the little boy. And once the little boy started talking to him, the little boy stole his heart too. So, the wife had stopped praying and everything. She would not pray. She gave up after that. After her son died, basically, it was like, how God shouldn't have took my son away. That's how she was really acting. She didn't want to hear it. So, she wouldn't pray at all. At all. So, when she was trying to get custody of the little boy, because she wanted custody now, they done fell in love with him. She decided one day to pray because the dad said she wanted him to sign his rights over, and he, out of nowhere, he's like, no, because they're going to keep my son away from me. Yeah, so he was not trying to hear his son being taken away from him. He was getting into fights in prison because I'm assuming he was in some kind of gang, and once they realized who he was, they started attacking him. And the same spot that he stabbed the guy at, Dwayne at the store, same spot they stabbed him at. And they had some guy in there that was really spiritual, was in the church, and he asked him, why do you think you got stabbed in the same spot that you stabbed him in? He said, somebody hired is trying to tell you something. And he was hard-headed in the beginning in prison. Once he realized the guy was really for him and trying to help him, he started respecting him, gave up all that, all that negative energy. He started respecting the guy. Like, he knew he was trying, and it was an African-American guy. He was like, I'm trying to teach you something, young bro. And they end up getting to a scuffle at one point together, but then they pieced it up. So, because once he found out that the family was trying to take his son away, basically he thought they was trying to take his son away from him, but you wasn't going to see him no more anyway. He was just going to be in the system. So the dude was explaining to him, like, you never going to see him. You're not getting out of here no time soon. Like, you might as well let that family do what they got to do. You so mad at them because you killed their son. You took their son away. Like, why are you mad at them? What, you afraid they're going to do something to your son? I don't believe that. So they ended up getting cool, him and his friend, his bunkie. Well, they were next door neighbors. Same different. They was talking on internet. That's what they doing jail, prison, whatever. They talk on the internet. And that's once they yelling from one side to the next. That's the internet. So that's what they was doing on the internet, talking next to each other. So the day of court, he decided he was gonna give up his parental rights. Y'all, this stuff is so good, by the way. I ain't even give y'all mom credit. So the day of court, the diapers worker showed up at the house and told him that she got a letter on her desk that night before. And he's going to give his rights over. Here you go. Yep. He's going to give his rights over. Sign his rights over. So they were all so happy. I should tell him, you still have to come to court or whatever today, because they had court like within 2 hours of that day. So I guess they went to court. They didn't show that part, but later on they showed where she took his son to go visit him. I'm assuming this was the last call. That was the last visit. He went to see him. And the reason why she was like so wanting to go see him and let the son see him, because the son asked her. He was asking her questions about, like, are you? She said he told her, I went to Bible school, Bible study, and they told me, you know, for the kids, the children's church told us that we're supposed to forgive. God always forgive, whatever. So he started talking to her about it, and told her, asked her out of nowhere, well, will you ever forgive my dad for killing your son? And she said, I'm working on that. Basically, one day, I think he put that in her heart. For real. And they ended up going to see him after, like, the court style. Went to go see the dad. And he couldn't believe that his son was there because he thought he would never see his son again. They took him to see him one more time. He was so happy. The dad was mad in the beginning. Dwayne's dad. He was really upset in the beginning. And didn't want to hear nothing. Same way he was in the beginning about taking care of his son. Taking care of the guy's son. They killed his son. But he came around. And they both ended up forgiving him. He thanked them so much for taking care of his son. And this family was truly genuine. Like, they loved the son. He always called her Miss Lady. And she told him, you can call me anything. Call me Miss Debbie. Call me something else. Don't call me Miss Lady. He still would say, can I call you Mom? All right, Miss Lady. After she told him he can call her Mom, he was addicted to saying Miss Lady. But that was like a sad story. I just was crying. And then once the dad, like, said his final goodbyes to him at the prison, that was so sad. Like, can you imagine something like that? Like, would you guys, like, keep it real, would you be able to take on that kid, especially after his dad took your kid's life? That's like really hard, but the kid ain't had nothing to do with it. And that's what the mom kept saying. He basically didn't have nothing to do with it. That's my favorite line. The kids ain't asked to be here. But that's like really, really hard. I don't know. how one can manage that. And I guess you really don't know until you actually have to go through it yourself. Something like that happened to you. Like some people was like, got a lot of hate in their heart. And they look at that little kid just to hurt him. You know? Just to hurt dad. Which is sad. Because he ain't gonna never see the little boy anyway anymore. Like, he's gonna be in prison for a long time. The way that judge sentenced him and the way he was feeling. Unless he got his sentence overturned later on down the line. But with the way that case was, I don't think it was. No, I'm getting full. But it's so good. Woo. My lips still right now. I stopped complaining for a while, so I don't even say nothing. It is so good. It was funny, y'all, because I just started learning how to eat crawfish. Once I started looking at people on YouTube, like I probably could edit before, but it was to the point where I didn't want to like, I don't know what that is. But it's just like miniature lobsters. I started seeing people eat them and how they ate them. Because I didn't know how to eat them. I didn't know what part of the body you're supposed to eat. I ain't lying. I was confused. But I learned. Watching other YouTubers. Now I'm a pro. Alright, y'all think if the video been long enough, I've been trying to make up for all the days I guess I was missing from me chillaxing. So I went extra long today, but I'm done, y'all. Ooh. Woo. My noodles. Yo, I can't even get my noodles up. I know I usually get my noodles. These things are slippery to that. Hold on, I just want to taste one, yo. You know what? I'm about to get this up. I'm about to do it like this. Hold on. Hold on. I still can't do it. Hold on, y'all. Alright, here you go. That thing just got crazy. It was trying to fight me, y'all. It was trying to fight me. I almost swung back. Alright, but anywho, I'm about to end this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that post notification button so you'll know when my next video upload. Until then, I will see you guys next round. Bye-bye.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time.